another beautiful moment where you're going to be learning the business of the day, a business model that have helped build, uh, positively impact so many life in different parts of the world. A business model that can is built on the internet entirely and help you make money from the internet. So this is an internet-based online business model that basically helps you to trade the crypto market and make money while you're sleeping or while you are at rest. So I want to be sure that everybody can hear me. I'm going to be doing a quick introduction before I invite the person who is going to be taking us on tonight's training. In the person of Mr. Chibike is going to be taking us on tonight's section. So I want to be sure everybody can hear me. And if you can hear me, just go right now, comment. I can hear you on the comment section, or write 111 on the comment section. Or if you can hear me, better still put up the fire emoji or the love emoji on the screen. Let me see that. I'm going to be sure everybody can hear me. Let's do that quickly. The love emoji, fire emoji. Okay, beautiful. I can see some love emoji at the moment. All right, thank you. Okay, that means everybody can hear me. Thank you so much. So the business we are about to learn tonight is a business model that uh, functions with your smartphone. It's a smartphone enabled business model, and that is have to do with crypto trading. Now, you're going to be learning tonight how to trade the crypto market, but not necessarily how you can be able to trade the crypto market, because there are a lot of things in the crypto markets. You're going to be learning how to use AI, artificial intelligence, to trade this crypto market like a pro. Even if you don't have any knowledge on crypto trading in your life, you'll be learning how to trade the crypto market with artificial intelligence. Every single thing you need to know. Yesterday, we launched or started our copy trading system with this AI, whereby we are trading and it's automatically you're making money with it, and it's been powerful. And we are working behind the scene on the core brain to make sure that the core brain strategy is being enabled for everybody who is copying our system. Right now, we are only using the Martingale, and on or before between now to Monday, it's going to be seamless. So you're going to be seeing how this business model works and how you can make money with it. Every single thing you need to know about this business model will be explained tonight. So without wasting our time, I'm going to be inviting one of my favorite students who is currently right now a coach and also helping a lot of people. I'm going to be inviting him tonight to teach us, take us on this journey tonight, how you can be able to maximize this business model, or how you can be able to use this tool that will be handed to you tonight, or that is already handed to you for those who have been here before now, how you can make use of it to make money. Now, before I say that, I want to let you know something. I want to start by saying this. This is not a get rich quick scheme, and this is not a Ponzi scheme. This is not a pyramid scheme. This is not gambling. This is trading. Some persons come with a mindset that they want to become rich overnight, and they just want to do in gambling, when those who place bets. In betting, you want to use $20 or $10 to make $1,000,000, and you are not certain if you're going to make $1,000,000, but you are gambling. It means you are doing trial and error. This is not trial and error. And there is nothing, in as much as the crypto market give you the seamless and endless opportunity you can make. I've seen people who made with $1. I've seen somebody, a student here, made about $5,000 plus with $2. I turned $20 to $20,000. This one happened to me. And I've seen a student, many countless students, who have with less than $20, $50, made over $50,000 with digging or desk trading. However, in trading the crypto market, you must understand what we call financial intelligence. You must understand financial management. The robot is not going to turn you to a billionaire overnight. It's going to trade and make money for you over time. Like in the past 1 year, with the account I am using to trade, you've seen it countless times. I've been able to cumulatively make a profit of over $1.7 million in the past 1 year. It's because I am compounding my trade. I am not, I think the only about 3 occasions where I have to withdraw from that my profit to solve some major problem. So a compounding profit of $1.3 million in almost getting to 2 years right now, right? So that is since around February or March last year. So it's over a year now, a year plus now, and this is it. With all the knowledge and every single thing. And some persons have been able to do over $400,000. Some people have been able to, some students here over 600,000, 500,000, 200,000, depending on their trading capacity, the speed, and the knowledge, which is more important than every other thing they have. And one thing I always want to tell you guys is this: in making money from anything, in doing business, I'm a business person. A lot of newbies, especially Gen Zs, they will tell you that, give me money. I've seen somebody told me, if you give me 10 million naira, talking about my local currency, 10 million naira is like Nigerian currency, right? That's about maybe $16,000, if I'm not mistaken. Is it $16,000? Well, sorry, not 16,000. That should be about $6,000 or $7,000. Now, this guy told me, give me this amount of money, I am going to become a multimillionaire in 6 months. Well, when I interviewed him, I knew he was lying to himself. I knew if he's been given access to that money, he's not going to make anything out of it. Do you know why? He was void of knowledge. And so many persons are ignorantly thinking that money is their problem. Please, money is not your problem. And money can never be your problem. Money is the least of the problem you have. Please, somebody sharing the screen, stop sharing the screen, because you're distracting, or whether you did it by mistake or not. Stop sharing the screen, please. Now, money is not your problem. That is the truth. You can make money when you gain knowledge. That is the reason why I believe so much in knowledge. What has brought me so far is knowledge. There were people that were using this robot 3 years before I started using the robot. But I have been trading cryptocurrency since 2014, 11 years experience in trading crypto. Then it was 10 years experience. And some of them are just gambling. They don't know their front and back with trading. They don't know what they are doing in trading. And when we came into this space, because of the knowledge we have in the trading space, we're able to create history and set space in the space because of the knowledge you have. So when you come here, don't put your money first. Put your time first. The time in learning is more important than the money you're going to use to do whatever you want to use, the money you're going to use to trade or get your gas or whatever. Make sure you have taken time to understand how this business works. You've taken time to understand how this robot works. And I can guarantee you that you must make money. The kind of money that some of you want to make in a short time, you will make more than that in a short time if you've taken more time to understanding how this business and how this robot works. So I'm saying in essence that once you are here, please digest all the training we've given to you guys. Right now, we are doing the copy trading system, and there's few things we want you to understand to yourself that you need to do, to make sure. I think I'm going to be sharing a few of them, very few things, but at the same time, understand how this thing works. Know it for yourself, and you're going to see how much you can be able to make with this business model. So without wasting much of our time, I'm going to be inviting the person who's going to be taking us on tonight's training. And the person is Mr. Chibuike Empire. If you are here, just indicate and let me know that you're here so you can be able to take off right away on the training. Can you hear me? Hope I am audible, please, because I can't hear him. I want to be sure that it's not from my end. Can you hear me, please?
I can hear you. Can you hear me too?
I hope your network is going to be
fine
of course tonight. I can hear. All right, you can get started. You can share your screen and get started.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I want to appreciate you, Coach, for this wonderful opportunity, and I want to thank everybody that is participating in today's training. Like we always gather here every night or most of the night to rub minds together and also pick out one or two things that can change our lives. I simply believe that, I've been a product of these particular trainings, and I thank God for coming in contact with our coach, Boss Gideon, because he has, dedicated himself to seeing it to the end, mentoring as many as possible. I remember in the beginning when I came in contact with this business, sometimes I went online and I saw some person talking about the business, but few months down the line, all of them were gone. But we're just here. Our coach stick to it, mentoring back to back a lot who have achieved success. And today I'm a living testimony to this. And not just only that, we are using a robot to trade the crypto financial market. And we make profit like professionals, regardless of the conditions in the market. And every day, we dig deep, trying to explore as many opportunities as to be available in this particular space. And I can assure you that anything that matters to us mostly right now is the well-being of our fellow teammates. Because whatever we are doing, we also want you to enjoy the same as well. And like so many testimonies are pouring in from different arms of crypto, where we are looking into, like the desk calls, and also recently, about yesterday, a new channel, a new idea was brought to light, which is actually another part of this particular trading community that is so very vital, which is the synchro trading, where you have an opportunity to copy a trade of someone that is doing well, so that you yourself can benefit from that idea. So many research, so many trainings, so many things put on ground and still continued, so that the best of the best can be given to all of us. Such is the community that you have joined. And my greatest joy is that all these things are done without asking one to pay for a dime for it. Meaning that these things, these people that are behind this, they dedicate themselves out of the passion they have in order to see everybody make progress. And tonight, we're going to be understanding once again how we can leverage the crypto financial market using this amazing robot, which anyone can easily use it. Our joy and our goal is simple: to reduce the workload, to reduce the amount of pressure, to reduce the amount of risk that is indeed involved in trading the crypto financial market. Because this is an area where people do not understand. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. We can hear you, please.
All right, thank you. So this is an area where most people find it difficult, because they needed to learn a lot of technicalities before they can enjoy trading, or before they can even know what they're doing in that area. But can I shock you? In trading of what we are doing today, we found a way that we approach this market, whether we have the knowledge or whether we don't have any knowledge. And what has come up in the name of synchro trading is absolute, pattern that gives everybody more easier way to trade the market and make money while you are doing other things, enjoying yourself. So pay close attention. Now, you want to use this robot. All you needed to do, because each time we call on this training, or each time we're on this training, there are some persons that this is their first time. And a lot of us tonight, this might be your first time. And so, and some of us as well might be, our previous members who may, also join us in this training. But I can assure you, whether if you have been in this training before, or this is your first time, you have to pay attention like you have never seen it before. That is just it. Because yesterday, you didn't see what was coming. You didn't see it that way. But I can assure you that a lot of things is on ground, and our goal is to make sure you have access to the best. So now, all you need to do is to download this application. How do you download this application? If you go to different groups we have, you will access a link on how to register and download YouTrading. It's very easy. very easy to use. So you click on the link, it will take you to a place where you will register. Registering means putting in your details like your email. And once you register, you will see a place you can download this application in your phone, and you can become a professional crypto trader as a result of using a robot to approach the market, whether you have the knowledge or you don't have any knowledge about it. And this is what has brought us to the limelight today, that we have actually done something great in this particular environment. Now, what do you do here? Now, all you need to do is, if I come back to this place, let's say, once you have downloaded the app, you will see the interface of this application like this. You will see the interface of this application like this. Now, one thing you need to do is this. You have to remember that what we trade is cryptocurrency. If you look at this place, you will see the first coin here is BTC. Then before you see ZBT, Ethereum, you can see Solana, you can see MNT, SRP, Asta, you can see AVI, BNB, Doge, Recall, LDO, CVR, CRV, and so on and so forth. If I scroll down, you will see as many as possible. All right. So when you look at these things, we trade this market. Our goal is to make 8% profit. Our goal is to make 2% profit. Our goal is to make 5% profit on these coins every blessed day, whether the market is going up or the market is coming down. And the robot does it well. Because I'm going to be explaining to you, I'm going to be showing you some of the robots that we use to trade this market that is so wonderful. So once you have downloaded this application, all you needed to do is to download an exchange. What is an exchange? An exchange ranges in this nature. When you look at this particular place, you can see Bybit, the number one, right? You can see Bybit. Then you can see Binance. You can see BitGet. You can see OKX. You can see Bitmart. You can see KuCoin. You can see MEX. You can see Gate.io. You can see HTS Global, Kraken Spot. You can see Kraken Futures. You can see Binance US. You can see Bitfinex. You can see BingX. So all these are exchanges that can trade the crypto financial market. So when you download any of this exchange, it means you can transact in these particular exchanges. So the robot is strictly built to trade this particular market. Do you know, before now, most people give people money or give those who have understood how to trade money to trade for them. And before you know what is happening, because your money is in the custody of this particular person, if sometimes stories will enter it. But using this particular robot to reduce the risk of entrusting your money into the hands of other people. Why? All you needed to do is to authorize trading permission. If I click on this Bybit, it will bring me to this interface where it allows me to connect this robot to my exchange. And you can see quick and you can see normal. If I click on authorization, it is meant to load and connect me automatically. Now, if I click on normal, it can show me manual way, step by step, on how to import my API. API means giving a trading permission to the robot, to the exchange. Now, once you come to this place, you can see the wallet sign up here, and you can see a delete icon up there. If I click on that wallet sign, it will bring me to a place where you can see tutorial on how to step by step connect your API, which is very easy. And once you are done with connecting your API, which we also have a video step-by-step guide on how to connect your API, and it's quite easy. So once you have done connecting your API, you are good to go. What are you going to do? What we are here for is to make money. I want to bring to your notice a particular thing that we always look for in this particular market. Now look at this. When we talk about the crypto market, like you heard our boss mention earlier, you will understand that this is not a child's play environment. You can see the volume. Volume means how much liquidity that comes into this market almost every day. Whenever I do my training, there is a reason why I visit this place. The reason is this: when we hear big money, that people made so amount of money or people are making so amount of money, A lot of us may think is a hype. No, it's not a hype. The money is actually out there. It's just that only few that knows where to get it or how to get it actually gets the money after all. Now you can see what is here today is $197.28 billion. That is the money that came into crypto markets in under 24 hours. Now, what are we here for? We are here because this market is open every blessed day. Every blessed day, this market is open. This market is open, meaning that you can trade this particular market. So once you have connected your robot, you have connected your API, there is one thing you needed to do. And I'm going to explain to you on how you can be able to use all these particular robots. Now, when it comes to this robot, it has different use case as a robot that you can use to trade the market. Look at this. When you come to trading environment, based on technology and improvement of innovation, it made it possible today that you can trade this particular market on autopilot, meaning that you can trade this market automatically, which means you can be able to allocate a certain amount of money and just put in a perimeter, and the robot will launch the trades for yours by itself and follow the market and deliver the market on your behalf. So when you come to your exchange, you will see profit. That is what it means. And the most beautiful part of it is that under this automated, you can trade the spot market and you can trade the futures market. So you can see now, I have trades already running for me on the futures market. And of course, you can see the realized profit of this particular trade that is running on futures market is about 13,347 USDT already. Are you following? Which is the trade that this particular CoBrain, the profit it has realized from the time that I launched this particular coin, which was about last 4 days or last 3 days. And that is how this robot has been generating profit. So you can set up your robot. If I click on the spot, for example, then I can click on Nest. And once I click on Nest, it brings me to this place where it allows me to trade this particular market. For example, if I click on Nest, it brings me to this place where it allows me to pick this particular trade for myself. Now look at this. What this CoBrain is all about is this. The CoBrain allows you to pick a particular amount of trade. Now, once you have the TVIP is a trading speed. I'm going to explain to you how you can get your TVIP, right? How you can get your TVIP. But look at this. If, for instance, I have like a capital of, for example, I have a capital of $1,200 in my exchange, because your capital will have to be in your hand. Your capital will be with you. You don't give it to anybody. You don't put it in this robot. No, it stays with you. The only thing is that you use this robot to trade the market based on the futures that is already built on this robot. It can perform better than you can do by yourself if you choose to do it, because you will need years of experience and knowledge before you can even understand how the market moves. But through the powerful indicators in the market, the robot was built with such indicators that can analyze the market and enter a trade and give you profit at will. So if I click on the TVIP2, right, it shows me that with TVIP2, this robot will pick 40 trades for me. You can see under the on this thing, you can see max running boats, 40 boats, and you can see estimated cost of UGAS to run this particular boat will be about 10,000 UGAS, and you can see my UGAS is about 1.something million UGAS, which is the UGAS I have, meaning that I can cover the trade. It will just take that amount of UGAS and it will run the robot. And I'm going to explain to you what UGAS is all about and how it is important about your trade, and you can go with it and trade and make money. Now, if you look at this place, you can see the profit is at 70%. Now, look at this. If I want to change the profit, the take profit, I can come here and change it from 70%. I can put it to 4%. I can put it to 5%. I can put it to 10%. Meaning that once it reaches 10%, the robot should close the profit for me. That is what it means, right? That is what it means. And once I'm done, all I need to do is I'm coming here. I can set my stop loss as well. Now, when it comes to this market, there is what we call measures. Why? Because we deal with a market that works hand in hand with information, which we call fundamentals. So sometimes there are positive information that boosts the market energy to give you what you are looking for immediately. But sometimes market might go in a different direction based on also the information that is available in the market, and you may not know. So because of that, you can also put stop loss, and which is optional, or you can follow the recommended stop loss by this particular boat. And once it reaches your take profit, it drops the profit for you. When any unusual movement is going on in the market, the robot can take measure and preserve your capital for you, and you trade and have a wonderful experience while you use this robot and make progress in the market. So you see that whether you know what you're doing or you don't know what you're doing, you can make money. And when things goes in a different direction, the robot can take measures. And that is the beauty of what this robot can do. And that is why we make progress 247 with it. So right now, a lot is already being put in place. And I can tell you, between until next week, Monday, a lot is going to be happening. A lot is going to be happening. Currently, we started the synchro trading, which was yesterday. And that is absolute beauty. That is powerful. What is a synchro trading? A synchro trading is an idea that you can copy a lead trader. Now, copying a lead trader means that when this particular lead trader enters a market, this particular market automatically activates in your boat. All you need is to have your capital. Meaning that instead of giving somebody money to trade for you, you can copy a trade. All you need to do, you can go back to our groups and you revisit the videos on how to successfully copy a trade. Like if I come to this place, I can click all I need to do. For example, I will just put it on I'm a follower, right? Instead of I'm a leader, I will just put it on I'm a follower. Then you come to this place, instead of subscribe, I will put it on what? Private. And when I come to private, it will ask me to enter an ID. So you follow the ID that we recommended for you. Why? So that you can be able to follow the right ID and copy the right trade and make progress. So if I press this ID here, I'll click on next. So when I click on next, it brings me to this interface where it allows me, right? Where it allows me to see the performance of the trader that I'm following. Now, this is our record so far. All right. So you can see how this robot have been generating profit. This was 22nd, which is about was it day before yesterday? Was it day before yesterday? Was it yesterday? Right? $3,643. This is about $720 something. You can see $900 something, $2,000 something, $4,005, $3,000 something, and so on and so forth. $3,000 something, $1,008, and that is how it is. So you follow a trader, and once this person is making money, you yourself can also make money. And that is the beauty of it. So all you need to do, the right ID to follow is already in the group, and on how you can follow this particular trade so you don't actually make mistake on the line. You go through the videos, which is about some minutes, and you understand how to follow a lead trader, and you are good to go. Now, currently, what you can follow for now is AI Martingale strategy, which is also very powerful and impressive as well. But you see, the core brain, our coach have to actually do a lot of work today, so that this particular, every synchro trader who will have an opportunity of following a core brain, which has never been happening before. But right now, you will have an opportunity to copy the core brain, where you can make massive progress. And that is exactly what we are doing. All right. So if I click on this place, you can see signal. What is a signal? This particular robot has a way that they have integrated the signal strategy that you can copy a signal, or you can take a signal and launch it and make money. What is a signal? A signal means that someone, or maybe an indicator, understands the energy of the market or some of the coins, and it gives you direction to trade that particular coin at that particular time. And when you use that particular information, you will make money. Now, if I click on this particular place, you can see every signal here is on spot trade. Every signal here is on spot trade, meaning that you can take signals on spot, and you can also take signals on long trade. Now, long trade means you are trading the long trade market, which is you are trading that the market is going to go up. So every market that goes up, this is futures trading. You will make money. You can put it also on short and on check the long, and every trade that goes short, you will make money. And that is the beauty of what we do. So meaning that you can take the signals, and all these things are available in this robot without you paying a dime for it. So once you have access to this robot, you can access all these things, and you make progress, and you enjoy making money 247. So you can take advantage of the signals without paying a dime for it. Now, when you look at this place, you will see different robots in one. This is where you can see manual robots. I showed you the automated. I showed you also the synchro. I showed you the signal. And here is the manual. What is a manual robot? A manual robot is robots that you can impute your personal parameters and choose any type of coin that you want to trade. And you choose the direction this coin, you want to trade this coin. And when the market moves in your direction, you make money. Among us here might be somebody who may have had enough experience about how to trade, and who is seeing this robot for the first time, and you're wondering, wow, if I know what I know and I can use this robot, I will do amazingly well. Yes, if you have such knowledge before you come in here, it's okay. There are also ways you can exercise your knowledge, and that is beautiful. If in case you are like us, like me, who know nothing, in the beginning, when I saw this particular business, what do? You can follow the other strategies. You can also follow what we are doing. There are also strategies. There are also videos on these strategies on how we trade this market using these manual robots. And we have done absolutely well when you track our record. And that is the beauty. So now, when you come to this place, you can see AIDCA Pro on the spot. You can see AIDCA Pro on futures, and you can see Martingale Spot, and you can see Martingale Futures. You can see AIDCA Spot, you can see AIDCA Futures, you can see AI Grid on Spot, you can see AI Dual Grid on Futures, you can see DCA Spot, you can see DCA Futures. Now, these are robots that have the capacity to deal with this market and deliver profit for you 247. What do? All you needed to do is to understand how to implement these simple strategies. If you come to this place, you can use AI Martingale. You can use AIDCA Pro. All of the videos are there. But if I go up one after the other to explain this robot for you, we might not live here today. So what do you need to do? All you need to do is to make sure you gain access to our inner group, or to our 10K group, our private mentorship groups. And you will see videos on different robots on how you can trade with it. And tomorrow, being Friday, is our mentorship class, where we're going to be dealing on some of these things. And whatever challenge you're having, or whatever challenge you might be facing as a newbie, it will all be addressed on this training. And you're going to have a better and beautiful experience. And of course, as far as you don't understand some things that you're looking at, you can also, all these things will be addressed on our mentorship sessions. And we have these mentorship sessions Tuesday and also Friday as well. So tomorrow is going to be a mentorship class. And if you're listening to the sound of my voice, make sure you don't miss it, because a lot will be handled. A lot will be handled. And I can assure you, everything we do, 90% of all we do, is on how you can make better progress and better money using this particular artificial intelligence like so many have actually been testifying, and that is the beauty of it. Now, if you look at this place, you can see DCA spots, you can see DCA features. All you need to do is to take advantage of our strategies. All these strategies, we have used it to generate over hundreds of thousands of dollars, and this is the beauty of this robot, and anybody can use it. So now, once you have successfully understand how to trade, there is first thing you need to do. Once you have activated this robot, the first thing you need to do is to activate what we call UGAs. Now, if you have been following me carefully, if I click on that function, I'll click on store. It brings me to a place where I will explain to you about what we call UGAs. Before you start to trade, you need to understand how these particular formulas work, how the strategies work, how to take advantage of leverages, how to make more money in a market that you can leverage on your capital. For example, you have $100 and you want to use $500 to trade. You will see on this video on how to apply the right leverage, and you'll be able to leverage on the market and make more money even with your little capital. And that is the beautiful thing about this. So for you to get this idea and understanding on how to approach the market on putting some of the simple parameters, you need to do what we call activation of your UGAs. If you look up there, they wrote for you, activate your account. 15,000 UGAs, CVIP1, TVIP1, SVIP1, and so on and so forth. But let me explain it to you better. When you look at this place, you can see different UGAs. You can see the one of 45 USDT. You can see the one of 95 USDT. You can see the one of 540. You can see the one of 1,700, 2,400. You can see the one of 3,750. You can see the one of 7,000. Now, when you want to get your UGAs or activate your UGAs, we advise you don't go for the one of 45 USDT. Why? There is what we call trading speed, TVIP. TVIP. What is a TVIP? A TVIP contributes to the speed of your robot. And also it contributes to the amount of coin that your robot will have the capacity to take at a time. If you look at the core brain, you'll find out that according to your TVIP, will show you the number of coins you can trade. But imagine these things. Let me show you something. If I go back here and I click on trade, and I click on automated, and I click on this particular place to set up my coin, and I click on next, I will click on next again. It brings me to this interface. Now look at this. Where my bot, this account that I'm using is at TVIP4. TVIP4. Now, this particular account is showing me that on that TVIP4, I have the capacity on this boat to take 200 trades at the same time, at once. Do you know what it means? That you have up to 200 coins launched at a time. Do you know what that means? It means my robot have the capacity to carry such amount of coin. But look at this. If I put it on TVIP2, for example, you will see it will only give me access to 40 boats. If I put it on TVIP2, which is the 225, it will give me access to 60. If I put it at TVIP3, it will give me access to 80. If I put it on TVIP3 the second, it will give me access to 120. If I put it on TVIP4 first, it will give me access to 150. The TVIP2, which is the main thing, and with this kind of capital and leverage, it have the capacity to activate 200 boats at the same time. So TVIP is what I'm actually explaining to you, how impactful it could be. And of course, the bigger it is, the more money you make. Now look at this. Under the profit, you will see if it closes at the 4th level, this 200 coin have the capacity to bring $20,165. If all of them closes at the rate of this particular take profit, which is, is open for change, because for me, I will change some of, I will take a profit the way I want it and others. But let's assume this is the target. If I put it on this 2.5, you will see that the amount of profit it will take will reduce. Why? Because of the capacity of the trade you can take at the same time. Are you seeing it? That is it. So now, what do I do? If I come to this place, let's say if I come to this place, if I go to home, I'll click on more, I'll click on store, and it shows me where I can get my UGAS. Now, UGAS is what the robot uses to run a trade for you. UGAS is not for a person. It's not for anybody. It's not for me. Everybody buys UGAS, including the trade I want to launch. The robot showed me the amount of UGAS it will use to run that particular trade. This is what the UGAS is all about. So when you get the gas of $95, you'll be given 10,000 UGAS. And when you get the gas of $540, you'll be given 60,000 UGAS. And you can see how it is. But that is not my case. My point is the TVIP, which is the trading speed which you should be operating on. If you get the gas of $95, what you will do is that you have access to a boat that you can use to trade gradually to raise capital for yourself, so that you can start to do what the big boys are doing. For you to use the core brain, you need TVIP2, which can only be given to you by 540 UGAS. If you go for TVIP3 beta, you will be given TVIP3 and you will get a 200,000 UGAS, which you can use to trade, and you are qualified to trade the core brain. And that is why we are working on it, that you can be able, even with a lesser capital, to be able to copy our trade and still have a benefit, like as if you have the level of capital that you should have to trade that particular direction directly. Are you seeing it? So it is not a small work. We are doing everything we can so that our community can have a better experience when they decide to trade and do the same thing that we're doing. That is how beautiful it is. So TVIP4 gives you TVIP 2,400 gives you TVIP4. And of course, you can see TVIP5, 3,750 and 7,000 gives you TVIP6. That is power. So, and once you get your robot equipped with a good speed, you are out there to change your stories. So you get your UGAS. Without UGAS, this boat cannot function. You can't run it. You are not paying anybody any money. You are not putting any other capital in this boat. You are not giving anybody any money. The only thing is to activate your UGAS. And your UGAS gives you access to these coins to trade in this market. And also, it also allows the robot to accommodate a level of trade that the robot can take so that you can be able to make the kind of money you are looking for. That is the main thing about this. Then when you come to SVIP, for you to copy our trade, you need to check your robot. If your robot is not activated, okay, like you see there's a promo going on. I think there's a promo going on. If you get the $100 UGAS, right? I think they'll give you SVIP1 or thereabout. But if in case you want to copy the trade and you don't have your SVIP, you have not unlocked your SVIP, you may not be able to copy the trade. So meaning that you have to unlock your SVIP. So when you look at your SVIP, you can see SVIP1, you can see SVIP2, which SVIP1 is, you can get it with $40. SVIP2, you can get it with $8. You can get it with SVIP3, $160, SVIP4, $320, SVIP5, $640, SVIP6, $1,280. Now, but look at this. When you go for the SVIP, it also contributes, the level of your SVIP also contributes on the amount of trade you can copy. For me or for us, the account we are using for this copy trading can accommodate as many trades as possible, but it cannot give you access to all the trade that we launch in this particular coin or in this particular robot. It will only select according to your capital and also according to your capacity of that particular copy trading SVIP. That is it. So you can get a higher SVIP and it gives you access to a higher trades to accommodate. And of course, the how many trades you can trade as well can impact your profit very well. It is very simple. Then when it comes to C point, what is a C point? In this business, there is a lot happening right now. What is that thing happening? When you look at the C point, you will discover that there have been a special training going on called the End Traders Group. End Traders Group is a point where you can unlock different aspects of this robot that have the capacity to give you money. And of course, those in the End Traders Group can also attest to this level. And of course, this training is going excellently well. Now, the first badge, which is the End Traders badge 1, was absolutely amazing. And all you need to do is very simple. Can I shock you? Once you are able to activate your End Trades category, which is the CVIP 3, you don't just only have benefit that comes with this particular robot and every other program that you may not even know yet. But what happened is that you have access to our teaching group and also the desk course. Oh my God. Hey, God of mercy. There are, in fact, one of these days, we're gonna allow so many persons to share their testimonies in what is going on right now or what is going on in the desk core group. It is simply amazing. And one of the things is this: our coach made all these things free of charge, meaning that if you're able to reach this particular criteria, which will open up your robot to a higher capacity, you can access these particular things. And that is just the beauty. And with a lot of free trainings that are coming, helping everybody to maximize this particular robot. So once you're able to get your SVIP 3, you will be added to the End Traders Group and you'll be added to the 10K group. When you're able to get your CVIP, your TVIP 1, which is the $95 UGAS, you'll be added to the inner group. You get the gas of 540, you'll be added to the 10K group. The 1,700 will give you access to the End Traders Group. But of course, there is a promo, which is the CVIP 4, the CVIP 3, which goes for 1,400 instead of 1,700. If you prefer the one of 1,700, fine and good. But you can also go for the TVIP 4, which also gives you higher capacity and higher advantage in all of these things combined. And once you are able to get the gas above this particular TVIP 3, TVIP 4, TVIP 5, you have access to some special group in this particular community, and you have an opportunity to do amazingly well. So at this point, if in case you want to get your UGAS, you can, and you don't know how to do it, you can reach out to admins. The contacts of the admins are always posted, and you will only be the one to chat them first. If anybody chat you first and say, I am this person, I am that person, that person is a scammer. In this community, we will never send you message first. We will never call you that, okay, Coach Gideon said I should set your account for you. All you need to do is to transfer your money to social place. Don't give them opportunity for that. We will never ask you to send us your code that is sent to your email or anything. The only thing the admins will ask you is your trading user ID to verify that you are in our community, so you can be added to the right group where you belong. We don't have a community or a platform on Telegram or anywhere where our Coach Gideon sells USDT. There is nothing like that. While I'm sounding it this way, is that a lot of us will end up making mistakes, going and falling into the hands of scammers, and they will come back and say that this thing happened, so person chat me up. We will not listen to you. Nobody will charge you money to add you up to the inner group. Nobody will collect money from you. Every of our mentorship platform is free of charge and you have access to them. All you need to do is to make sure that you participate in trainings and understand better on how you can leverage this business and make a lot of progress for yourself. And at this point, I'll be bringing back my coach to round up this meeting for us. And I want to appreciate each and every one of you that listened to me once again tonight. And I must tell you, success is assured. Thank you so much. I love you all. Coach, are you there?
All right, that was a wonderful one. Let me see those who actually enjoy that section. If you actually enjoy that section, let me know by putting the love emoji. Let's do that, the love emoji, everybody. You will enjoy that section, put the love emoji. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I want to say this before we end for tonight's training. Please take note of this. It's very, very important. We note that tomorrow is a special mentorship program for all of us. Tomorrow we are going to be helping as many as possible. Those who have purchased their yogas, especially tomorrow is strictly we're going to be dealing with the copy trading system. We are working behind the scene to make sure that we stop using the martingale strategy for copy trading. We start using only the co-brain strategy. So make sure you join us tomorrow by 9 p.m. The link for the Zoom is it's not going to be public. The link for the Zoom is going to be we posted in all our various mentorship groups. So tomorrow by 9 p.m., please join us tomorrow. The link is going to be posted in our various mentorship group chats. That is where you will get the link to join tomorrow's class. So tomorrow we are going to be addressing talking basically for the copy trading system. Remember, the copy trading system is a new feature we started, and of course, I don't know whether Mr. Chibike showed you, is powerful. Like, this is the best thing that what you've been waiting for. It's a system that literally allows you to make money from our trade. As we are using the robot to trade, you copy our trade by clicking a button, and each trade we take is going to be reflected in your own account. And guess what? We are using proportional trading, meaning that regardless of your capital, you can be able to copy our trade. If, for example, yesterday we ended up with $3,081 profit yesterday in accounts. In another account, the account that was $11,000 when I was making Zoom yesterday ended up with $14,200 profit. Now, from that $14,200 profit, let's assume my capital was $10,000, for example, and I made over $14,000 yesterday. Now, you are not going to make $14,000. You are going to be making percentage, meaning that if that $14,000 was 300% that gave me, you are going to be making 300% of your own capital. However, so many details will be unveiled yesterday. I'm going to be going in depth in the copy trading system. I'm going to be teaching tomorrow. I'm going to be showing you a lot, you understanding a lot. And right now, we are the core brain is not yet copying. Generally, in the entire trading system, they structured it in a way. I never knew that they structured it in a way that you cannot copy code brain. You can only copy all that manual trading, like the martingale, the DCA, the DCA Pro, or whatever. Any other manual will be the first people to start copying the martingale strategy. So, I mean, the code brain strategy, because that is where the real money is. That is where the real money is. That is what is helping us make that $14,000 profit was earned because of what? The core brain. The $3,000 profit on the other smaller account was earned because of the core brain. So that is what we want to use. And that is what you want you to copy. And we are working on, if you check those who are already copying, you'll be seeing that your trade is going to be showing the martingale. For those who are seeing the limit control, investment control, those who are in your trading, you are probably your trade is, you try copying, it's not working. Every single thing is being worked on as I talk to you. This is the best thing ever, to copy our trades and see your profit, especially if you don't have TVIP4 to trade code brain yourself. I told you earlier that the best thing is to trade the code brain yourself without that with TVIP4 effectively. You can do minimum TVIP2, but I recommend TVIP4 and at least 1,200 for your trading capital. And if you don't have that kind of money to get TVIP4, with your small money, your $50, $100 capital, you can trade and make profit. You can trade and make profit, make good amount of money, right? So the only thing you are required to do is to come and learn how it works. When we started this training, I told you I was trying to emphasize on the importance of knowledge, and I will make this. I will tell us this particular thing again. I will say this again. In business, please pay attention. I think we are 2 minutes past 10. In business, in every business model, it does not matter whether it's online or physical. There are two mechanisms of business, or two, things that makes business to work. And one is the mechanic of the business. I always want to liken business of an automobile or to automobile, like to a vehicle. For every vehicle to work, you see the mechanic of that vehicle, which is the engine of the vehicle and the gearbox. And then we'll have the dynamics of a business. The dynamic, of a vehicle is the fuel you put in the vehicle, tire, the wheel, what makes the vehicle to move. Dynamics have to do with movement, speed, and the mechanic has to do with the engine, the mechanical components of the vehicle. Now, I tell you people that the mechanical components of a vehicle is more important than the dynamic components of a vehicle. However, both have to be together. They must be present before a vehicle can move. So when you go to buy a car, pay attention, because most of you think what I'm telling you, so this is not important. You think, just teach us. No, this is what you need to understand. It's more important to think. Pay attention. If you go to buy a car, or maybe you want to buy a bike, whatever you want to buy, I want to use a car, for example, because I know an average person should afford a car. You go to buy a car right now, right? There is something important. When you purchase a car, the dealers of the car did not put fuel for you in the car. Am I correct? All you are interested in making sure is intact in the car is the engine of the car, the gearbox of the car, every mechanical component of the car. That is what, and the electrical component of the car. That is what you are important. That is the most important thing. It is when you are done buying the car is now yours. It's now your car. That is when you now start thinking about, let me buy fuel. You can even decide to, and the fuel is a residual thing, something you constantly buy. As you use it, you buy it. That is when you can now think, okay, maybe I need to think my tire, this particular tire brand, I might change it as you now start using the car. But when it comes to business, we suddenly become dumb. That is the truth. Most of us suddenly become dumb. All of a sudden, you want to go into a business. All you are important, you're thinking about is fuel. That is dynamic of the business. What is fuel in a business is capital. You think that once you can afford fuel, you can have a sustainable or a substantial business. In business, just as we have two components in vehicles, in business we have two components. The same thing, the mechanics and the dynamics. And the mechanic of the business is knowledge. It's knowledge, know-how. Knowing how the business functions is the mechanic of the business. That is the engine of the business. That is the gearbox of the business. That is the mechanical component of the business, knowledge. The dynamics is not too important as the mechanic. However, both of them are required to work. The dynamic of a business, just in vehicle, the dynamic of a vehicle, the tires. In business, dynamics is capital. But guess what? When so many persons want to come to learn, everything they think about is money. I have $10,000. I want to invest. This is not an investment platform. Don't come and tell me you want to invest anything. If you want an investment, whatever you want to invest, go and do. If you live in my country, go to CBN and do treasury bill, or you go and buy a crypto coin a particular crypto asset, hold it for the time you appreciate, you sell and make money. That is probably an investment. Or you go to tangible assets, go and buy landed properties. This is trading. And even investment, you still need mechanics, you still need knowledge. Because when you invest without knowledge, you are going to burn your fingers. You're going to make wrong investment. There are people that have bought landed properties without making their due diligence in wrong places, and they were scammed, or they get, at the end of the day, they build properties, they build structures, and government come demolish it. That is wrong investment. So this business requires mechanical components, and the mechanical component is knowledge. To hell with your money if you're not willing to learn. I'm sorry sounding this way, because I have seen people believe their mindset. When you talking to large audience, you see that people's mindset of making money is when they think that they have money. I have $100 now. What can I do with it? No. Ask yourself, when you come to a business model, how can I know it? There are just very few people. This person that spoke to us, I always use him as a reference point. At least he's the one you can see, the person you can see. When Chibike came lost like every one of you. He met me on TikTok talking about this business model. He came on board and he was learning. He didn't have a dime. He have no money, no single money to get started. To even buy the bot or buy the gas of the bot, to even get trading capital, he didn't have. But every damn Zoom I put up, he was there. And when he was able to get money from a loan app, his story, and that was the truth. He told me the story, and that was the truth. He got some small money then when usually we were running promo and their gas fee was lower. He bought during that period, got the loan app and bought the gas. He didn't have capital to trade. And all of a sudden, he was able to get capital, start trading small. Guess how much he got then to start trading? The first money he told me he got was $15, not $100, 15. Can you trade with $15? However, he was trying to practicalize what he was learning. And I remember somebody chatting me on Telegram back to back, and my admins would tell me this person is always sending a DM on Telegram. What was his request? He said, please, I want to learn more. I'm always attending your Zoom meetings. Please, I have learned a lot. Can I be part of those who will teach you? I see you always teaching. And he was, before you know it, all of a sudden, I asked him, I gave him my number directly. He chatted me on WhatsApp, and that was where the rest is history. That same person 1 year ago was broke. This year, what, over $500,000 in 1 year? The same business some of you have been doing for 1 year. How much have you made in 1 year? It was not because he met me. It was because he met purpose. It was because he was focused. It was because he was more willing to learn, even more than he digested my trainings alone. He went ahead in learning more than what he has been taught. Where did I have the time to begin to teach you the basics of crypto? Someone who had no knowledge in crypto. He went on his own personal development, learned the basics of crypto. Came the things he didn't. What more of he asked was, I am doing this. I don't understand this. I just said, this is that. Today the rest is history. I'm making this reference point. I'm making this emphasis to let you know that there is need to learning. The biggest investment you invest on earth is investment on yourself, because at the end of the day, we're all going to leave this world. At the end of the day, every other thing we've acquired, the big mansions, the luxury vehicles, everything we've acquired is going to be for people, and we're not more. It's going to be probably for next of kin and the rest of them. That investment in yourself is what you are going with. And for now, the biggest investment in yourself is learning. We learn every day. And in this business, it's not an exemption. So if your mindset of coming to this platform or doing online business, because online business have been, misused or misquoted over time, where they tell you that you just put money, invest money, and the rest of the things you begin. No. It's not here you must learn. However, it's simple. I'm not trying to scare you and tell you that, you have to go through a lot of rigorous training process. No, with the copy trading system right now, basically, if you don't want to learn, you can be able to do the business and make money, right? However, I still want you to learn. And tomorrow, I'll be live with you to digest everything you need to know. Yesterday night was a wisdom, right? Tomorrow is going to be super. But it's not going to be for everybody, and you are not paying money to be part of it. Once you have gotten your yogas, regardless of your category, that means when I say your yogas is like a ticket, because that is what makes us know that you are already using the robot to trade. So we won't be wasting our energy talking to a larger audience and people who will never even get into the business. Already part of the business, you've gotten your gas. Please join us by 9 p.m. tomorrow using the link that will be sent on the group you belong. And that is only the inner group, the 10K group, the 100K group, and the $1 million gang group. These are the groups. Of course, the Intraders group all belongs to any of this group, right? Please join us tomorrow where we digest it. And don't forget, if you are already trading with this robot, take this serious. Quote me right. We've been here. You've been seeing the money being made every day. Students, different people making money massively, from different parts of the world. Please key into it. There is huge money to be made with this singular bot you are seeing. A lot of money to be made. And the money is in your ability to maximize the robots. See you tomorrow by 9 p.m. where we digest it. Those who are yet to get into the copy trading small system, please go right now and get your SVIP and then subscribe to our copy trading system. The videos are all in all our group chats. Use the video step-by-step guide and subscribe so you can be part of tomorrow's training where we are going to be going deeper on the copy trading system or the synchronized trading, and a lot of things will be shared